Hello everyone, I'm Neelam Choudhary. Welcome to the web series Django Project Based Learning. If you are enjoying this series, kindly like and subscribe my channel as it will boost me and support me to create many such videos. So today we'll see how we can download and set up the VS Code editor. Now those who have any code editors with them, whether it is PyCharm, Jupyter, Atom, Sublime Text or any other code editor, they can work with that code editor. No need to download the VS Code editor. But if you want to experiment some new code editor, you can download and set up the VS Code editor. Okay. So for those who don't have any code editors with them, we'll see how we'll download and set up for the Python and Django. Okay. Now, a code editor is nothing but a software tool which is used by the programmers and developers to write and edit their source code. And also it provides many other functionalities or the features we can say, like syntax highlighting is there, auto indentations is there. Like in Python, whenever we are writing the functions and the classes, we are supposed to give the indentation. If you are using the command prompt, you are giving the indentation by yourself. Whereas in the VS Code editor, it will automatically understand that you are writing a function and it will automatically give you a indentation. Okay. Also, it provides many other advantages like debugging tools are there, extensions are there. We'll see what extensions are needed for Python and Django. Okay. So now let us see how we can download the VS Code editor. So for downloading, go to your Google search engine and now type VS Code download. Click on the very first link that you will see over here. Now you can see the VS Code editor for different systems. Now since I have Windows, I will click on Windows. As soon as I will click on Windows, it will get downloaded automatically. You can see it is asking me where I'm supposed to download. I will download in the downloads folder and I will click on save. So it will start getting downloaded. Now once it is downloaded, double click on that particular file. Now I already have the VS Code editor with me, so I'm not going to uninstall it. I will show you with the help of the PPT how we are supposed to install. Okay. So once you will double click on that particular file, you will see a window like this way. Okay. Click on I accept the agreement. After you click on I accept the agreement, click on next. Then you will see a screen like this way. It is basically the folder where it is going to store the VS Code editor. Just click on next. If you want to change the folder, you can click on the browse and select that particular folder. For time being, let it be as it is. Click on next. Then just click on next. Then you will see different checkboxes. Click on all the checkboxes. Like it will create a desktop icon. You can open any folder or a file with the help of the VS Code editor directly. So just click on all the boxes and then click on next. Like this way, check all the boxes. Next. Then you will see a screen like this way. Click on install. Then it will start installing. Once it is done, you will see a screen like this way. Click on finish. And after that, okay, just open your VS Code editor. So now when you will open the VS Code editor, you will see a screen like this way. Okay. You can open a new file or you can create a new file. You can come over here, create a new text file. Suppose you want to save the file as Python file. I'll click on desktop. I will create a file rough dot. For Python file, the extension is .py. You can write down a function or anything. Function def function. See, automatically it has given me the indentation. I can write print installing VS Code. Okay. And then I will call that particular function. Now to save the file, you will write Control S. Or every time you have done any changes, you are supposed to save the file, or you can click on auto save. You will go in file and click on auto save. So whenever you are doing any changes, it will save automatically. You don't have to save it every time. Okay. Now, after that, if you want to run this particular file, you have a terminal over here. If you don't see a terminal over here, click on view, click on terminal, and it will open the terminal for you guys. It will take some time. Yeah, see, the terminal is open. Now to run the code, either you can come over here and you can run Python file in terminal. Like this way you can do it. Or let us see the output first. You can increase or decrease the size like this way. You can see the output over here, or you can click over here, then also it will run that file. There are different ways which you can do it. Whichever method you are liking it, you can go for that particular method. Okay, it will run my file, you can see. Now if you want to close the other terminal, just click on delete. It will close those terminals. Okay, and now if you want to increase the size of this particular tab, just click on Control and plus. You can see it is increasing the size of the VS Code editor. If you write Control minus, it will decrease the size, font we can say. Okay, and when you are working with Python, okay, like over here you can see it is giving me the suggestions. Okay, like this way you can get the suggestions and everything with the help of the extensions. Over here you will see the extensions file. Just click over here. The extension that is needed is first of all Python. Remember, you can do all these things if you have Python and Django installed in your system. I'm assuming the Python and Django is already installed in your system. Okay, after that you can download the Python extension. I'll decrease the size. Okay, you will click on install. Since it is already installed for me, it is giving me the options of uninstall and disable. You will click on install. Next thing that you will require is for Django as well. Extensions are nothing but basically it will help you with the syntax. It will give you the suggestions while writing the syntax in Python and Django, which is very useful. Okay, Django. For Django, download this particular extension. We'll just click on install. Then Django template also you install. Okay, after that what you will do, after you have installed this both the extension, since we are going to work with HTML and CSS as well, we will install that extensions as well. HTML and CSS support. Install that extension. This one, it will make you, if you want to read about these extensions, okay, you can click on this one. You can come over here and you can read about those extensions as well. What that extensions are doing. It will just make your code look pretty. That is why we go for the prettier code format. And if there is any other extension that is required, we will see while writing the programs. Okay, so these are the sufficient extensions that you are having now. And also there are shortcuts that you can see in the settings. You will go for the keyboard shortcuts. Like if you want to add the cursor above, add the cursor below. Then if you want to copy the line up, line down, like when you are writing the code, okay, you want to write down the same code again and again, so you can copy the line up and down like this way, and then cut, debug, everything. So you will see the shortcuts for each and everything. Like suppose this code is there, I want to comment this code. What I will do, I'll select this particular code and I will do control question mark. So the entire code is what now commented. Now if I want to uncomment it, I will click on control K U. See, So like this way, there are so many shortcuts that are available in the VS Code editor. Just go to that particular settings in the keyboard shortcuts and you will see all the shortcuts. Okay. So now suppose you want to open any file or a folder, how you will do it? You will click on file. You will click on open file. Suppose I want to open this particular file. I will click on this file and I will click on open. See, the file is open now. Suppose I want to open any particular folder. I will click on open folder. Suppose I want to open this one. I will select that folder and I will click on select folder. So now you can see the folder is open over here. Okay. The other way to do it, what? Suppose I want to open this file. So I will go to that file or a particular folder. I will right click over here. I will click on open with code. This feature is available because while installing we had click on the check boxes where it was written open with code. Okay. So you can see the file is open over here. Another way to do it is what? Click on this icon. That screen will be hidden. Okay. Suppose I want to open this file. I will just click on that particular file and I will drag it over here. And that file is open over here. Okay. So there are multiple ways to open a file and folder. Whichever way you find it suitable, you can go for that particular thing. Suppose I want to see both the files side by side. I can click it over here, split the editor. So the first file I can see it over here. The second file I can see it over here. Okay. So if you are really liking my channel, kindly like and subscribe my channel. Thank you. I will be coming with the next video very soon. Bye bye.